Hello guys, I hope you're doing well, and today's video we will going to talk about the spoilers of chapter 237. Chapter started where it was ended. We saw Kashimo finally enter the battle and there are other characters who also joined the fight. We also see another player join the battle and it was none other than Urume. So he came out to help Sukuna, but Hakari is also entered the fight. And we know Hakari have some unfinished business with Urume, and without any delay, Hakari used domain expansion and Urume also used ice creation. Hakari captured Urume and the ice that Urume created was falling on Sukuna, but ice evaporated instantly before it landed on Sukuna. And then we saw that Sukuna was holding a weapon, and it is also revealed that the weapon Sukuna is holding is the gift that Yuruzu left, and the name of the weapon is Kamutoki. And then Sukuna launches an electric attack on Kashimo that didn't do anything, and it was expected because Kashimo's cursed energy is electrified. And the same thing happened in the chapter that Sukuna's attack got nullified. Kashimo asked a very interesting question to Sukuna. He asked, did you become the strongest or you were born as the strongest? Well, that is a very interesting question because we know when Kojo was born, he was born as the strongest. Sukuna replies that he don't know because he was an unwanted child. Then Kashimo asked another question, how did Sukuna interact with others without knowing their weaknesses, or how did he show them mercy? Because Kashimo says he couldn't do so, he saw all other humans as a piece of dirt. It shows that Kashimo only cares about himself. He is not a good guy, he only cares about a good fight, because in his past he defeated so many sorcerers and became the strongest sorcerer of his era. Sukuna calls Kashimo as extravagant and says even Kojo was the same. Sukuna taps his head with his weapons and calls Kashimo to fight him. Kashimo tries to land a hit on Sukuna using his staff, but Sukuna blocked it with his weapon. And then after that, Kashimo gave a solid punch on Sukuna's face. After landing a punch, Kashimo moved back and activated his curse technique Kenjoku Asaku. Kashimo wrote a breath type attack and blasted Sukuna. So Kashimo can actually transform his body with his curse technique, and his mouth become a cannon that can shoot a very powerful blast. And narrator explained Kashimo's curse technique. Kashimo's curse technique make his body to be able to blast any kind of attack which Kashimo can make from his cursed energy. So fight continues and then Kashimo landed another punch on Sukuna. The narrator explained that Kashimo's curse technique enhances agility and the waves he blasts can evaporate anything that touches. But Kashimo surpasses human body to make these happen. But once his curse technique ends, Kashimo's body will break. So this was what Kashimo talked about. We know that he can only use his curse technique only once, but we doesn't know why. But now it makes sense. Kashimo can't use his curse technique normally because his body will break. That's why he never used it against anyone and was waiting to use it against Sukuna. Then we saw the after effect of his blast waves that he used against Sukuna. We saw he completely blasted Sukuna, but after the smoke cleared, we saw Sukuna in his original form, 4 eyes and 4 hands. That was truly the prime Sukuna. And then narrator explained that Sukuna has a method of reviving his original body only once without using reverse curse technique, but Sukuna had intentionally halted it. So that was the end of the chapter. So basically this is what Kojo was telling to Geto in his afterlife, that Sukuna was holding back against him because now Sukuna is using his original body and Yuruzu's gift, but there are still something left that Sukuna is not showing to us. But we might see his full power in future. So that's all. These are only spoilers. We might find out more when chapter is out. So that's all for today. I hope you like this video, share it and subscribe the channel.